history of cultures around the world can be traced with buttons, and thousands of them are on display in Appleton. Collectors Franco Giacassi and Jane Quimby join us live from the Paper Valley Hotel with more on the Button Jubilee. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How
Jane,
are you?
Good. How are you? Well, Franco, let's start with you.
Very good.
Can you talk about your buttons?
Okay. My buttons, I like all kinds of buttons. Preferred is the antique, like 18th century buttons in copper, or painted, or special buttons in mother of pearl. And sure, I like very much the Italian buttons. They was made on casing and handmade during the 19th century and 20th century. So I'm here, and I'm glad to be here. What you want, I say.
Well, you did perfect. You did great. Buttons from the 18th, 19th, and 20th century. Franco is Italian, and he's got some, a special collection there. And Jane, talk about yours.
Well, I collect Statue of Liberty buttons. I also collect Eiffel Tower buttons because I like French things. So I collect Eiffel Tower buttons and Joan of Arc buttons, so I have those. And then I collect Teddy Roosevelt buttons. So there were a lot of buttons with teddy bears and related buttons made in relation to Teddy Roosevelt. So I do like those. I also sell buttons. So I like to sell French 20th century designer buttons. So there's Schiaparelli and Henri M, Line Vautrin, more Schiaparelli, and just a very interesting one with a bird in a hand. So those are some of my favorite kinds of buttons.
When did you start collecting?
About 16 years ago.
And where do you find your buttons?
Everywhere I go, I'm always looking for buttons. So flea markets, antique shows, auctions, sometimes collections come my way. And here, I buy buttons here too. So I'm just always looking. eBay.
They're everywhere. Well, and thank you for sharing your collections, both of you, Franco
happy to.
and
Very
Jane.
Happy to.
Thank you.
The Button Jubilee is at the Paper Valley Hotel starting today, and we have all the information for you online.